Hello, my name is Rae Ellen Sievert. I am the resident astrologer for Light Body Academy. So many things are happening. But what I would like to focus on today is the planet Neptune. Now, planet Neptune in the sky as we speak is transiting the very last degree of Pisces, the 29th degree of Pisces. That's very, very significant because astrologically speaking, it's the very last degree of the very last degree of the astrological wheel. We start at 0 Aries and we end at 29 degrees Pisces. So I really believe that this is very significant in the fact that it started transiting the 29th degree of Pisces in May of 2024. And these outer planets go direct and retrograde. But the 29th degree is a degree that encompasses the whole zodiac. It's the last degree. So it encompasses everything before it. So I want to delve a little bit into what that possibly can mean. So Neptune, I'm going to give you a few creative expressions of it and destructive expressions, or it's not even, or unskilled expressions. It has to do with addiction. It has to do with anxiety. It has to do with nebulousness, deception. It has to do with martyrism. Now, those are the negative, but what are the positive? Positive can be compassion, oneness, intuition, universal love, enlightenment, and transcendence. So, if we think about what has been happening in the world, I believe that there has been a lot of deception coming to the surface right now. And this deception is giving us insight to what we are not willing to accept anymore. I think the last time that Neptune was at the 29th degree of Pisces was the beginning of the Civil War. Now, let's talk about the Civil War a little bit. Civil War was all about human rights. Now, I know that there's a deeper political thing, but what I know the Civil War to mean is I'm sure there was much more to it, but what stands out in my mind was freeing people from slavery in the United States. Now, during the Civil War, I think there were other wars happening throughout the world as well. I'm not the greatest history buff, but human rights seems to be the focal point of the 29th degree of Pisces. So that means universal love is happening right now, and there's a potential for us to embrace that. I am really touched by the monks marching for peace. Now, as I said, these planets go direct and retrograde. Retrograde is a time of reflection, just like Mercury going retrograde, where we go inward and we try to think about what's happening. So Neptune went retrograde. It went into Aries for a little bit, which is going to be reaching that point again in February of 2026. But retrograding back into Pisces again started the day that the monks started their walk for peace. Their mission is all about walking for peace. It's about love, compassion, kindness. And I was really touched by one of the monks giving a talk recently that I watched. And he was saying that if we could practice mindfulness in everything that we do, instead of focusing on hatred, anger, and delusion, it would change the world in a second. He was giving this talk and he implored people to use wake up with one statement every day, which is going to be, which was, today is going to be my peaceful day. Now, if we woke up every morning, all of us, before we started our day, before we got into what we are going through in our lives, and we said, today is going to be my peaceful day, how would that imprint on us as a person and how we radiate our lives to the people we interact with? Neptune will be at the 29th degree of Pisces from now until February 20th, when it will ingress or move into Aries. It will not go back into 29 degrees Pisces again. So the challenging aspects of Neptune, which can be deception, it can be, deception, instability, self-destruction, delusion. It can have those qualities, but it can also be the planet of intuitively going within our heart, embracing universal love so that we can transcend and become the race that we wish to become. And I think this directly is a spiral up from what happened in 1861 at the beginning of the Civil War. We are at another level of embracing, not just embracing our human family and freeing those around us. I mean, not one being the other, but coming together as a collective force of love, compassion, and kindness. And I'm not just preaching that it's not a way to preach, but it's a way to be. It's a way of how we can bring world peace. And this is what the monks are talking about. So we have an option of choosing and participating in the world or bringing everything back within ourselves and radiating that inner peace within ourselves so that the world can change. There will be a new moon on January 18th. And a new moon is a new beginning. I believe that this is the last new moon before the lunar eclipse new moon of February 17th. So this month ahead, focusing on how this can be your peaceful day, how you can radiate that and support what the monks are marching for. But it's not just supporting them, it's supporting yourself, it's supporting humanity, it's transcending and bringing us to a higher level of this universal love that Neptune is speaking to. So, my name is Rae Ellen Sievert. I am the resident astrologer for Light Body Academy. And if you wish to find out how this may touch you in your own personal life, you can go to Light Body Academy and we can have a personal session. So I would love seeing you. And until we meet again, make this your peaceful day. Thank you.